What's going on? Come on in here, man. Hit the like button for me and share for me. Come on over here, man. Shamar Pope and D. Wiggins transfer. That's what we doing this morning, man. Come on, man. Them a little homies, man. Them a little homies, man. I can't. That ain't what we do. We ain't doing that this morning, bro. Oh man, Shamar Pope. That's how we gonna start off the morning, man. Shamar Pope and D. Wiggins transfer. We ain't doing that, man. Not this morning, bro. What's going on with y'all, man? What's good? Y'all come on, hit the like button for me, share for me. If you're watching on Facebook or if you're watching on Twitter, um, it's all the same. Nothing different. It's all the same. How many we got in here? 26. What's going on, Brian? What's going on, 305? Films. What's good? Films and visuals. Films and visuals. What you got going on, man? What's up with that YouTube name? What you do? We're gonna get going here in a second, bro. First off, man, y'all listen up, man. First off, ESA football is back. We'll be in West Palm on the 18th. We'll be in West Palm. A camp for junior high kids. So you know any junior high kids need to get involved. ESA football. ESA football was first year last year. It was county versus county football, bro. County versus county football. Duval, Lee County, Orange County, all went up against each other last year. So it's county versus county football. We just starting off with going from county to county, doing some free camps to get the kids headed in the right direction. That's ESA football. Make a play 7-on-7 going down in Naples, May 15th. That's for the youth, 14U, 12U, 13U. That's their national championship. Make a play 7-on-7. What else we got going on? Listen, in the link description, if you didn't check out the webinar that I put together on how I left my mindset, how I left I was making basically $80,000, $100,000 a year being a correction officer. Walked away to invest in my business and to start other businesses and invest in the stock market. People ask me all the time, so I put a webinar together. That's in the description. I don't know if some of you guys checked it out yesterday. But I get the question all the time. So, man, I put like an hour webinar together, man. Yesterday I gave you guys a coupon code. So you're going to have to watch it yesterday to get the coupon code to get like $20 off. All right. You see, I got the transfer portal pulled up. Mackenzie Milton was the first quarterback on this list for a long time. Now, Tanner Monday K, public school education, bro. I can't. Me JR, I've been wanting to talk to you, me JR. I've been wanting to talk to you, me JR. I'm gonna see if I can find this clip Floyd Mayweather pulled up for you, me JR, about how much he will make if he fights one of the Paul brothers, and how much he will make if he fights a regular fight. A lot more money to fight the Paul brothers. Talking about 9 figures, and that's what I was trying to tell you, Miguel. But we'll get back to that later. I got the transfer portal pulled up, bro. I think I've been hearing different numbers, man. I don't see a tally over here of numbers of how many kids are in the portal. I think it's 2,000 kids in the transfer portal, big dog. I think it's 2,000 kids in the transfer portal. If one of y'all could count really fast, go ahead, count, go. These are all quarterbacks. I tell you when we stop. Look at our homeboy, Arthur Stiskowski. Who is Arthur Stiskowski? Tell me who who is Arthur Stiskowski? Talk to me about Arthur Stiskowski. Arthur Stickowski. Who is that? Listen, I know y'all Kane fans. Y'all got to remember the name. Still quarterback. Hurricane Kilo. I know y'all know who Arthur Stiskowski is. Listen, man. Arthur Stiskowski played for IMG. The man was a exactly. The man looked, dog. The man in shorts and shirts looked like a grown man at the Nike camp. But he played at IMG. Every time I would see him play at IMG, like in practice, he was a leader. He looked the part. But at IMG, he wasn't effective. Kind of found out, I mean, he wasn't that good. He ended up going to Rutgers, and now he's in the transfer portal. He just signed with Illinois. He's on that boy trash. He was at St. Thomas. I don't think he ever played for St. Thomas. He never played for St. Thomas, too loud. You know that boy trash, man. That boy that boy had me fooled, though, boy. I think he was committed to Miami at one point in time. So look, these are all quarterbacks in the transfer portal. I think it's 2,000 kids in the transfer portal, big dog. Quarterbacks. These are all quarterbacks. All quarterbacks. Darren Granger, no star quarterbacks. Finally, we get to the running backs. DeMarcus Bowman, Eric Gray, Ty Chandler. DeMarcus Bowman, Florida, Eric Gray, Oklahoma, Ty Chandler maybe going to North Carolina, 4-star running back. Marquise Stepp, I remember him, Nebraska. David Bailey, not sure. Clemson got another running back transfer. Chance Mulusi, another running back transfer. Chase Hayden, Illinois. It's like Illinois tearing up the transfer portal, but these are all running backs. All running backs. Vic Vossel, former Cane commit. Yep. Former Hurricane commit. Man, this man looked the part, man. We thought this man was going to be the next Ken Dorsey, man. Did not. Why did we go after Marvin Richards, little bro from Auburn? I just think when you start talking about running back, bro, listen, man, it's cool to play running back. You get all the women, you get all the accolades, all the film time, but I just think running backs are very, very hard. Very, very hard. Willie Boston, what's going on? Thanks for being a member, big dog. I think running backs are very, very hard to I just think it's so many of them. Wide receivers is about to be the same thing with wide receivers too. So listen, man, these still running backs. Donovan Marshall, Isaiah Childs, Johnny Ford, our homeboy Johnny Ford, head of the FAU. Running backs. Oh, finally, wide receivers. Eric Gilbert, LSU. We don't know where he's going. Juan Daly Robinson, headed to Kentucky. Puka Nuka, that boy a 4-star. From Washington, headed to BYU. Jameson Williamson from Ohio State to Alabama. This is one where everybody making a big deal about yesterday. Jameson Williamson jumped in the portal, headed to Alabama. Charleston Rambo, 3-star. I got headed to Miami. Illinois seemed to be tearing this transfer portal up, dog. Illinois, USC. So listen, I just wanted to talk about transfer portal this morning. Let me scroll up here, man, and see if I missed some questions when I first started. Travis Bossman said he was first. Sure, Mark Pope and Wiggins transfer. We ain't doing that this morning, films. I want Bashard and Melo starting for the opener. What you say? Nah, I want Bashard and Melo at Alabama. Nah, let's go ahead and put our old heads out there, dog. Let's put our old heads out there. We're gonna live and die with it. Give them kids a chance to grow. Let's talk about their production. 305. There are rumors some of the wide receivers supposedly entering the transfer portal. I keep hearing these rumors. We'll see when it happens. What's good, Street V King? What's going on? Finally caught the show on my day off. Michael Jean just bought my loose coin at 55 cents. Why? Why are you buying that 55 cents, big dog? Listen, the name of the game. Okay, so the name of the game is the buy low and sell high. 55 cents, 60 cents. Where Deuce Coin at right now? I mean, you win. Okay, you win. But okay, Mike Jean, you win. So you're gonna just have to chill. You're gonna have to chill because I'm sure it's not gonna stay. It's not gonna stay. I think it touched 50 cents this morning. Let me see. Where Deuce Coin at this morning? Let's see. I got it up here somewhere. Deuce Coin. 53 cents. I saw as high as 60 cents this morning. You got in at 55. Okay, so how do things work is this. I'm gonna break this down real fast. You got in at 55, 53 cents. Okay, that's kind of high. You're just gonna have to chill. You just got to chill, patience, ride it out. I think it's gonna be $1 one day. It got up to 61 cents this morning. That's the highest it's been. When something reaches the highest, so when something reaches the highest price, it looks good, and yeah, I doubled my money on it. You know what I'm saying? I forget what price I got in at, but I doubled my money on it. When something reaches the highest price, somebody made a lot of money on it. Somebody got rich. Basically what I'm saying is when something goes up so high, somebody's going to take their profits out. They're going to take their money out. They made a bunch of money. You buy low, you sell high, right? You buy low, you sell high. So they're going to take their money out. They made a bunch of money on it. They're going to take it out. And then the price going to drop. That's just the name of the game, big dog. That's the name of the game. That's how it is. The price going to drop. And you just sit back and you be patient. Every time when it jumped up to 40 cents, the price dropped. It went back down to 16 cents. I don't think this is going to drop that far. The MLB came out. I think the Oakland A's came out and said they're taking Deuce Coin or something like that. You had Mark Cuban talking about it yesterday. So you got in at 53. It's chill. It's chill. Just chill. Stock market is a place where patient people take money from impatient people. You got in at 53. All right, chill. But just try not to buy things when it's green, when they're going up. I know it's hard not to do FOMO. You feel like you're missing out. You feel like, I'm going to miss the train. Try not to buy them when they're going up. Try to buy them when they're going down. Buy red, sell green. Create content for Palmetto, but I'm following the Jason Marshall, Corey Collier, and Brashard for the college career. Okay, Films and Visual. Films and Visual, hit me on Instagram, bro. Let's talk. Pope is the 8th best wide receiver on the roster. We ain't doing that. Why are we doing that, man? I really don't understand why we want Pope and Wiggins to transfer. If the wide receivers can't beat them out, how can y'all say they better? Good point. Great point. Great point. Everybody talking about Arthur Tiskowski. He committed Arthur Tiskowski. Y'all trying to put that got my dog Marvin in here, my co-host Marvin. Y'all don't know who Marvin is. Marvin is Cam Kitchen's dad. He coming here religiously. I appreciate the man for being here. Mike Jean says, since I brought that 50 cent today, should I sell and just rebuy when it gets lower? No. Don't stop playing games. just don't know. You're gonna lose money. You know what I'm saying? No. Just chill. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? No, don't say just chill. Forget you brought it at 55 cents. Go cut the grass. Go play with the wife, little titties or something. Go find something to do. Elon Musk will be on Saturday Night Live, Saturday, watch Elon Musk. The price will jump in, but you just gotta just chill, fool. Just chill. Just leave it alone. You ain't gonna get rich today. You ain't gonna get rich tomorrow. You ain't gonna get rich in May. Just chill. You brought it kind of high. That's good. Now you just gotta chill. Crypto Dumbest, says one day I feel it will go to $1. Not today, not tomorrow. Just chill. Who's the fastest player in South Florida? Woo! Yeah. Mike Jack, high school football. Mike Jack or Mortimer, the kid out of Dillard. All the other kids say it's the kid out of Dillard. Like when you ask the kids like who the best wide receiver you had to face, the toughest wide receiver you had to face, they always say Mortimer, the kid from Dillard. Always. They always say Mortimer. Always. Mike Jack, Jalen Brown. No, I think that kid from Dillard, fool. That kid from Dillard, I think committed to Florida. I think he committed to Clemson, Florida State, one of them. But yeah, him or Mike Jack, I believe. Quick story on Mike Jack. Okay, no. Let's get back to what we were talking about. So what we were talking about this morning is the transfer portal. I scrolled through some of the kids. You see the transfer portal is crazy. My belief on the transfer portal. Now, listen, I'm gonna break this down to y'all and what I believe. We got to stop the Pope slander. I brought Ethereum when it was around 58, 60 and still holding, ain't letting it go. Ethereum is now $3,200, right? Like $3,200. Good. That's a good buy. I mean, I remember Ethereum was $1. I remember it was $130. Okay, so look, transfer portal. This is what I think is about to happen with the transfer portal. Transfer portal. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down. If you have kids, right? You have your kids at home. Sometimes when you want to get your kids to do something, you give them something. Let me give a good example. Maybe you and the wife going out of town for the week or something like that. You know your kid's gonna be sad. So you give them, go take them shopping, buy them some shoes. Maybe a week before. Take them shopping, buy them some shoes, then you drop the news on them. Hey, we're going out of town for a week. Y'all gonna have to go stay with your Uncle Jed, who eats sunflower seeds and crack peanuts, and y'all don't like being over there. But you give them something first, make them happy, then you. When the NCAA came out and said, hey, we're gonna allow kids a chance to make money, right? We're gonna allow them a chance to make money with their likeness. Everybody got happy, up in arms, like, oh man, kids gonna be able to make money finally, yada yada yada, shit's going bar. Then they said, hey, y'all can transfer, no sitting out. We're gonna give y'all that. Attaboy. Everybody like, oh man, we can get up out of here. Kids can transfer now. They giving kids power. Oh boy, listen, know what I'm saying? That's awesome. Right? Then, but like I said, sometimes you give somebody something because you and the wife already sat down and was like, hey, we got to make a move. Something got to change, and something got to happen. But before we make the move, we got to go buy the kids some Jordans or get them a new PS5 or something. Before we go out of town for a week, leave the kids with Uncle Jed. They don't like being in the country. We're going to have to get the kids something. This is what I think happened and what I think is going to happen. Y'all can write this down. The NCAA gave a little bit to the kids. Because I think the NCAA realized that the NCAA has to change. I think the NCAA realized that it no longer has the support of pro sports the way it used to, NBA or NFL. You know what I'm saying? NBA is creating G leagues and R leagues and F leagues. The NBA gonna have a youth league before it's over with. The NFL is getting competition with other leagues. So the NFL is going to eventually have to do something, or these other leagues may turn into the minor leagues. Not like they're in competition. Like they can't touch the NFL yet, but there's things that are being created. There's things that get created that are getting created that players are able to filter to. That's going to be outside of college football. So what I think college football, y'all could write this down. I may be dead wrong, but this is what I feel. I believe college football is gearing up to allow players to be the superstars that they are in college football. It may not happen today. It may not happen 5 years from now, but it's going to start off with you can make money off your likeness. You can have an agent. You can get sponsorship deals, but not pro sponsorship deals. Pro sponsorship deals. You like that, dog? AB made that, man. I talked to y'all about AB from Strong Arm, man. He does these pictures. I believe the NCAA is about to allow college football to become the pro sport. Basically, that it is. It won't be NFL, but it'll be a place where kids can come. And if you could make it there, because I don't think it's going to be easy to get into college. If you can make it there, you can become famous and rich right in college football. Eventually, I think that's where it's going. Anytime you say it's okay to have an agent, sky's the limit. It may start at the ground floor, but boy, it's about to get crazy. You know what I'm saying? So follow me what I'm saying. College football created a transfer portal because we started this conversation off talking about the transfer portal. They created the transfer portal. Then they created a dumping ground for athletes. Dumping ground is a bad word. It created an athlete mill. It created an excess of athletes that the colleges can recycle and pull from, which creates a logjam in high school, or it makes it that harder for a high school kid to make it to college. Then they said, high school seniors, how about y'all come back for a year? We finna create more traffic. Boy, what's going on with Bitcoin this morning? Good Lord. We're about to create more traffic. Right? So now, it's like college football is harboring athletes. It's basically saying, listen, man, this is college football. These athletes belong to us, and we're about to treat them like our property. Kamari Wilson next. We about to treat them like our property, and we already was benefit. Listen, they already was benefiting off the athletes, hand and foot, creating video games, getting males up there. Now they're just saying, listen, we're gonna give y'all a little bit, cause we about to open this thing up. We about to open this thing up, boy. We about to run. And college sports we're gonna make it exactly what it is that you see on TV. When you watch college football on TV, the pageantry, it's huge. But them saying is minor league sports, or what do they call it? It's not major league sports. It's in them when they downplay it, and then they just cha-ching on the back end. Nobody looking. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Making money hand and foot. You feel me? But calling it minor league. So what I think they're walking into is slowly no longer calling it the minor leagues. Amateur sports is the word they always use. Right. So I think they're going to slowly walk in, no longer calling it the amateur sport. It's going to be a place where if you're good enough, you're Todd Gurley in college, my God, you can make $1 million in college eventually. I see it. I mean, so that's what usually happens when they give something. You know what I'm saying? When they give something, hey, y'all can have this. Let's do this. So that's how I see it. I've been saying this for the last 6 months. I've been saying college football is no free agency. I've been saying that college football, it's gonna. I told college football is gonna allow kids to transfer willy nilly, and he was like, "Nah, man, it's just because of COVID. It's just because of COVID they allow a kid to transfer." I was like, "Bro, listen." Because of COVID, I mean, listen, bro, they do what they want to do. Like, they do what they want to do. They ain't got nothing to do with COVID. COVID is just an excuse. Then they came out last week and say, hey, kids can transfer one time. Kids can transfer one time without anybody breathing down their back. It always starts with one time. In high school, what it always started with? Let me just put the tip in. So it always started with in high school. Mom, let me hold the car to go to the store. Then you at your homeboy house. It always starts somewhere. Never let a crisis go to waste, Brandon. Brandon, what'd you say? Never let a listen, man. Some of y'all are super smart. You know what I'm saying? And super clever. And help the show go forward because y'all get it. Y'all understand my mind and y'all kind of can see I don't always verbalize things the best way, but some of y'all understand what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with COVID. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to allow kids to transfer like that. Me JR said they had to do it after the college teams threatened to leave the NCAA. Listen, bro. Me JR, the NCAA has created a cash cow system. It sounds good when colleges say we'll leave. But they've gotten filthy rich off the way the system is now. Like, what you want to shake that up for? They're not going to shake it up. Yeah, COVID was the scapegoat for a lot of things. Cal in here giving classes. Okay, cool. Cal giving average down classes. Cal say average down, like you say. Start at 53, average for 100 shares. The stock drops to 25. You buy 100 more shares. Now the stock is what's Kyle here, boy? Kyle here giving classes. That's why we come here, man. Somebody told me, somebody was complaining that I talk about football and finances. Well, I just feel we fast enough and we jump enough. We need to start becoming smart enough. So it could be a full circle of understanding of the business and the products that we really are and our marketing and everything. Cali here giving classes. Average down. What's the price of Deuce coin right now? I got out of it. Let me see. So it's hovering around 51. So it's going to hover around 51. You're not 51, 52. Is it going to go back to 60? I don't know. It's a lot going on with it, bro. Anytime some news come out, it'll go up. You got Elon Musk, May 8th. He's going to be on Saturday Night Live. So he's probably going to tweet about it. So it's going to get to $1, man. But you got to just chill. Patience, dog. You got to just chill. Mike Jean said, talk about whatever I want. We all ears. Yeah, Mike, man, that's what I got, man. I was told that, man, why you always talk about money? And listen, bro, we run jump fast enough. We fast enough. We jump high enough. You got a bunch of kids just got drafted, and the only skill they got is to spend money. That's the only thing they know what to do with money is to spend it. Rich slaves. I mean, there ain't no other way to put it, because if your mind is not ready to deal with millions of dollars, then it can become a bad thing. It can become stressful. It can become just bad, bro. Like, not good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I'm gonna talk about this stuff, and I hope y'all pass it on to y'all kids. I hope y'all smart enough to get involved with some of it. Had 1 or 2 people sign up for CCI yesterday. It's a bunch of knowledge we give in there, bunch of direction we give in there, a lot of stuff we give up. I'm gonna talk about all of it. We've talked about enough running and jumping, big dog. We've talked about enough running and jumping. We've been running and jumping for a long time. Kevin Garnett loses $180 million, and we look at it and say, huh, how the hell he lost $180 million? Because the only skill he had was to spend it. And the people around him, he wanted to make them happy, and he probably just gave everything. And then by the time he looked up, he wanted to make a business venture, but he didn't pay taxes. So now there's 30-40% of it gone. And now you're Kevin Garnett. You can't look around and tell anybody you don't have any money, because you're supposed to have money, and it get bad. Brandon say hallelujah. So yeah, so bro, we're gonna talk it all. And it's not even about just the athletes that make it, bro. It's about us adults in here, man. I get so many phone calls from people saying, hey, man, I've been watching you for a year, and I don't think I'm ever going to get rich at my job. I want to do something else with my money. I get so many of them phone calls, because once it started dawning on you that your job is just to pay bills, unless you're super good with money, unless you could really a fool with money is just a fool with money. That's it. Unless you're very, very frugal with money, and then a lot of times you're just putting it in the bank, watching it stack until something go wrong, or it's just waiting to be spent when it's just sitting there. Either it's waiting to be spent, or it's waiting for you to die so somebody else can spend it. Let that money make money. That's why I talk about this stuff, because y'all adults in here, and a lot of y'all don't know this stuff. Cal in here teaching somebody about dollar cost averaging right now. We all need it. I mean, we talk about enough sports. I mean, we got enough ESPNs, Fox Sports. They say 70% of our money goes to taxes. Yeah, bro, listen, have you ever thought about that? Like, okay, fine. Taxes come out your check. Fine. You see it. It's a lot of money. Come out your check. But then when you pay your T-Mobile bill, you get taxed. When you go to the gas station, you get taxed. When you go to Walmart, you get taxed. When you go to... Have you ever thought about that? I don't even think y'all look at it that way. That $3,000, that $5,000 they give y'all in April, bro, listen, that's just some goofy shit. Yeah, it's a better way. It's a better way to deal with taxes. But so if they're taking it out your check, then when you spend it at T-Mobile, they're gonna take it out. Then when you spend it at Hooters, they're gonna take it out. Plus the chick with the small shorts gonna take her 15%. Then when you put, bro, fool, they're taxing 70%. Fool, they're taxing. Listen, the money you get paid is getting taxed like every time you use it. I don't know. The one day I sat down and I thought about it, and I started crying. I had to pull myself together and understand that, hey man, you got to create businesses, and the businesses get the tax breaks, and you got to kind of do things business. You got to kind of do things that way. Do I have it all figured out? No, bro. No, not at all. Y'all see me at the fetus stage of these things I learned. I have things I need to fix too. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it figured out all at all, but I'm smart enough to know that, hey man, invest in yourself, give it some time, and the sky's the limit what you can create or what you can be if you invest in yourself. School board, they gave us a raise and tax half. Right, dog. Like, listen, your money get taxed everywhere, fool. So listen, man. All right, so back to Mark. Well, listen, and sum that up with, if you want to get involved with the stock market, bro, 786-405-9499, scrolling at the bottom. I'm not going to be in here long. I got a meeting to get to at about 11:45. But Mark Pope and Wiggins, somebody said it. Listen, if the current kids can't beat out Mark Pope and Wiggins, or if it's close, that's how you kind of get around taxes, dog. Investments, and businesses. But if Mark Pope and Wiggins, if those kids can't beat them out, then that's saying a lot about the kids that's behind them, and obviously that's our best foot forward. You gotta kind of look at it that way. You can't be saying sit Mark Pope and Wiggins down, and then in practice they kicking the kids behind that's supposed to be overtaking them. Brashard, Jacoby Brissett. This is Jacoby for Plantation. Romello Brinson. Jacoby Brissett. That's funny. I got a funny Jacoby Brissett story I'll tell y'all one day. But Jacoby, Brashard, Romello Brinson are going to be on campus. And when they hit campus, stop D. That man typing in cap. You know you on that wrong. Manny is on that seniority bull crap. Man, Manny gotta win games, bro. Y'all don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. Manny not finna sit here and get fired because he want to play seniors. Don't. Just cause you think the kid is not Manny. Why do y'all say Manny? Y'all think Manny is taking Lashley in the room and saying, hey, fuck, boy. I say play Pope and Wiggins. Okay, what your offense do? Yeah. Like, you think he's telling Lashley, man, I don't care what you're trying to do with King. You gonna play Pope? You gonna play Wiggins? No. That's not happening. That is not happening. That man, you could tell Lashley on that offense. You could tell Lashley on that offense. It's not happening, bro. No, bro. I think them kids, I think strategically the team moves. You know what I'm saying? It moves strategically. Okay, so it's kind of like there's a lot of variables that go in, right? There's a lot of variables that go in, right? Exactly, Marvin. But Bostic, I can't see that happening that way. But there's a lot of variables that go in. In order to get Rambo out the transfer portal, right? Rambo had to think he had a chance to come here and play. Right? Right? So if we playing all these freshmen, right? We letting all these freshmen run really and really across the field. Tyreek Stevenson, none of these kids probably wouldn't transfer in here knowing that, man, they got a young squad. Them boys on the field. You know what I'm saying? I think college football is going to a place of if you're not completely ready to play, you won't play. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I can go to the transfer portal and I can get a red shirt junior. So if you're not completely ready to play, you're not gonna play. And I think that's where college football is going, bro. So younger kids, listen, I think we're gonna start seeing less and less younger kids getting playing time unless they're elite. Unless they're elite. Unless they're elite, or unless a team has holes that has to be filled. That's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that. Yeah, we saw Bama take that kid out of the transfer portal. Look, bro, Goose Coin back up to 53 cents. Just chill, dog. Chill. Just chill. Let it ride. Let it ride. Just chill. So listen, man, I got a meeting to go to. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to get involved with the stock market and learn more about this stuff, 786-405-9499. Other than that, I'm D, man, and I'll see y'all boys tomorrow. See, I got on here a little earlier this morning. Y'all see that, right? Trying to do these things the right way. But I'm D, man. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Check out my webinar inside the description, bro. I'm out. Marvin, what's good? This ain't the little league. When you say, hey, little Johnny, go run 32 dive. Sometimes the kids don't be ready. Yeah, they don't be ready. Keyshawn, the wide receiver, told y'all he wasn't ready. But I'm out.